All right, when I say hump day, you say twang licks. Hump day. Ooh, very good. Well, howdy and welcome back to the Bender Bunker for Hump Day Twang Lick number 5, which is the first Hump Day Twang Lick for the month of February 2018. And of course, part of the concept of these Hump Day Twang Licks is to have a new backing track to play over each month. So we're going to introduce February's backing track here just in a second. It's a fun little shuffle that I think we're going to enjoy playing over for the entire month in the key of E, and of course E being one of the twangiest of all keys, if you ask me. And so we're going to go over kind of a lick that's just going to be what I call one of the twang highways that you probably need to know up and down your neck, a twang highway, if you will. So what I'm going to do now is fire up the loop-de-loop pedal so you can hear the new backing track we're going to be enjoying for the next 4 lessons. And then once it loops through after 1 or 2 times, I'm going to show you the Hump Day Twang Lick number 5 over it. So boys, take it away! So there you have it, up and down the neck, quite a bit on the G and the high E string, what I'm calling a twang highway. There's quite a few of them. We're going to go over a few of those highways in the lessons for February here. So I hope you like that backing rhythm. I hope it's going to get you inspired to partake in the February lessons. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go and make that little video editing thing where I fade in and out. And we're going to get right to it. All right, hopefully you've got your guitar and it's strapped in and you're ready for Hump Day Twang Lick number 5. Which resides completely, pretty much on the G string and your high E string. And those that have actually watched the Hump Day series, we can harken back all the way to Hump Day Twang Lick number 1. That's right, I did say harken. All the way back to the very first lesson where I actually talked about what I call the gateway twang lick, which was using the G string and the high E. In that case, we were in A and I was doing something along the lines of... This is just basically a takeoff on that for the key of E, and we're doing a lot more of it up and down the neck. So what we're going to do is we're going to start by, of course, learning the finger positions. And it's really only 2 different positions, just alternating depending on where we are and what fret. It's either where the G string and the high E are going to be together on the same fret, or the other position is where the high E is 1 fret down from the G string. So no matter where you see me put my hand, it's one of those 2 positions, together or the high E just 1 fret down. And we start this journey. Let's go ahead and learn where we're putting our hands on this bad boy. Move up here. I can't go up too close. We're going to lose you on the high frets, but we're starting the journey all the way up on the 16th fret, and the G string and the high E are together. So that's your together position. So 16 together, 14 together. Now the high E is on the 12th fret, and that's 1 down, so that means that your G string's on the 13th. Go down that exact shape, 2 down, so your high E is on the 10th. Then we're back together on the 9th, back together on the 7th. 1 down with your high E on the 5th, back together for the 4th, same thing for the 2nd, and then we end up with the G string 1st fret and the high E open, which is really just that 1 down position we've been doing, but with the high E open in that case because we've run out of real estate on the neck. So again. We'll get to that last part, but let's finish up on this. So we know the positions now. The next part is how do we make it sound like the opening? Well, that's going to be right here in the magic of the pick. And basically, I'm going to play it for you 1 time so you can kind of hear it. I don't think you've heard it all the way through without the backing track yet. So this is what it sounds like. Pay attention now, mostly to what the pick's doing since you already know where the hand position is. Okay, so what the pick is really doing there, and we'll start up here on the 16th where we begin that journey, is we're starting on the G string and we're doing a triplet. So it's 1 on the G, 1 on the high E, and then back 2 on the G. Hard to play slow, but I'm going to do it again. So again, it's... And as always, when I'm going for maximum twang, I'm picking over that bridge pickup on this Tele. Okay, so when we get down to the end of that run, the nice part is when you get down here, you can actually start picking those top 3 strings because they do sound all good together in the key of E. When you get to the 4th, and they're on the same fret on the 4th, you can actually, you're just doing the bending on the G string. The high E isn't doing any bending, and you're kind of going up a full step on that G, and then you're giving a little bit of what we call the waggle. And you can waggle to taste. It's up to you. That's where your individuality comes out with your choice of waggle. Okay, so one time, halfway slow. Okay, so that's what I've been calling one of the many twang highways, because we're taking the G string and the high E highway all the way from the 16th all the way down to nothing because we ran out of real estate. One of the rules of twang licks that I'm finding, and I want to pass along to you, is what goes down must come up and vice versa. So we're down here. Turns out these twang licks sound pretty darn good going back uptown. So if we started there and worked our way up, it would sound something close to... So, 2 for the price of none, because it's free. So going down, going up, sounds good either way. So what I'm going to do is bring the backing track back in with the loop-de-loop pedal, play over it, and then we're going to call it a day, and it thus begins February and ends Hump Lick Twang Lick number 5. Here we go. Hit it, boys. I'll see you next Wednesday.